The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball is brought to you by Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Culvers of Lincoln, Grow Incorporated, Chestnut Health Systems, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Collision Concepts, Complete Lawn Care, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Heartland Bank and Trust Company, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Emo's Cafe, The Johnson Family in honor of Keith Johnson, LCHS Lady Railer basketball alumni, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, LMH Community Health Collaborative, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Schneider Masonry, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, United Community Bank, City of Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
Could just sit here and allow Bobby V to call practice for or pregame warm-ups for you. But Railer Nation, it's time for us to go live here from Bloomington High School, where tonight the Lincoln Lady Railers, a record of 15-11, going to take on the Bloomington Lady Purple Raiders with a record of 15-9 in a non-conference action. And Bobby V, you join us again. And somebody said we sound like two old buddies just here talking on the radio, talking basketball, and that's a pretty accurate description, I would say.
Jay Harden, this is the Battle of Interstate 55. I was part of that crew, but I was on the crew that poured from the Tropics at Route 10 on out to the Sangamon County line. But tonight we're down in Purple Raider country with the Battle of Interstate 55. The Railers coming in with a good defensive showing in their last outing, and we hope they shut down the Raiders tonight.
Bloomington is a much improved basketball team over last year with a record of 15-9. They're 7-2, third in the Big 12 Conference. It appears that Tina Leonard, a junior forward, is their leading scorer, and Maddie Embry leading them in field goal percentage and rebounds per game. We don't have any sizes here, but just looking visually out there, Bloomington's got a little bit of size to them and some bulk as well.
Yes, and a couple of them are pretty smart. It was senior night. They announced that their senior, Sosi Dadekin, has a GPA of 5.0. She's going to the University of Illinois.
I never had anything even that remotely that close.
And Emily May has a grade point average of 4.9, so I'm glad we're not playing them in chess.
I agree. Well, I tell you what, Bobby, on Tuesday night, we watched the Lincoln Lady Railers just dismantle a good Muhammad Seymour basketball team. They were 18 with a 7-1 record, but Lincoln just dismantled them from the very start, only allowed them to score double figures in the final quarter, and boy, did Mason McLeod step up in a huge way on Tuesday night. She had some threes that were from Never Neverland.
She hit 6 threes, Jay. She had 18 points, and then on the inside it was McKinley Knapp with 18 points. He had 6 baskets and 6 free throws. So the Rail Splitters have a strong 6. They've got Holmes coming off the bench. The starters are Schneider, McLeod, Clark, Knapp, and Whiteman.
In case you're wondering, the junior varsity game just ended a little while ago. It's senior night here at Bloomington High School, and by the way, it will be senior night on Tuesday night, I believe, over at Lincoln High School when Lincoln takes on U High. But it was senior night here, and the JV lost. Bob, they were down early on, and then they came back, took the lead, got down again, and made it a close one at the end, but just couldn't quite get over the hump, and the JV unfortunately went down here. But it was a good ball game.
You're right, Jay. Ended up 44-39. It had a crazy start. Lincoln trailed 10-0 to start it, and then they came back and had a 12-10 lead. So you knew it was going to go back and forth, but ended up on the side of Bloomington.
And the junior varsity was playing without one of their key players. Greg Gilbert, the sophomore, was not playing in the JV game, but now it's the varsity contest, and Taylor Roar's Chargers looking to pick up win number 16 on the year and improve their position, although, if I understand right, the material for the regional seeding was due in last night, so this game will probably not have any effect on the regional seeds if that's the case.
Lady Rail Splitters playing in the green tonight, so expect an intense game, and of course, Me Realty, Jay Harden.
Yeah, it's time to check the Me Realty list of the game. Well, I don't know why we do this. We might as well just, it's the same thing for the whole year.
I'm like a broken record.
That's right. What do you got for the keys to the game, Bobby?
Just that defensive intensity. That's the whole key for the Lady Rail Splitters. If they lock down the other team, then they're going to come down and get their shots, and if they run the offense right, that's key number 2 to the list. And then, of course, the seal out, and we've been doing that like pros.
I'll tell you what, the seal out was as good as I think I've ever seen it in the Muhammad Seymour game, and honestly, it was pretty good in the Peoria Notre Dame game as well, taking on that kind of team. You know, Bobby and I were taking a trip down memory lane. I don't know how many trips he and I both combined have made here to the Robert Frank Center, but we got a lot of memories of Joe Galvin, Bob Bender, Ralph Hamilton, the Dunson brothers in here,
yes,
and of course your brother Chuck Verderber and Norman Cook and Mike Swingle, and the battles that went on here, and Lauren Wallace's teams coming in here and beating up on Bobby Spahn's teams when he coached here at Bloomington High School.
And that's why I called it the Battle of Interstate 55. Sam coined that one, and it has been a battle over the years. I remember I was telling Jay before the game when the lights went down at Lincoln, and when they came back on, Charlie out in his Abraham Lincoln uniform was splitting the log at half court. And then when we came down here, they had the lights out. They had the north end basket up on the hydraulic, and the Purple Raider came out and brought it down, and that brought the house down for Bloomington.
This has been, Bobby, one of those on-again, off-again rivalries between the two schools. I can remember probably during the 60s, it really wasn't that much of a rivalry, but it seemed to ramp up, especially during the 70s.
Definitely. As you mentioned, all those great ball players, and some of them were great football players, too, on both sides of the ledger.
So we've got 4:14 to go before we tip it up here from Bloomington High School. Mia Clark, I'll tell you what, she really is showing a lot of maturity. She hasn't reached double figures the last 2 games, but she's doing the little things that help her team win. We're talking about defense, rebounding, and especially getting in the passing lane and knocking balls away. And they've been using her on the point on defense, actually the last several games, to try and shake up the other team.
Well, you mentioned that key to the last 2 games is the bounce pass going inside. We've been lobbing it a little bit too much. I mean, it's effective sometimes, but that catch and quick bounce pass makes a big difference. If you get Knapp underneath on the right angle, she's just going to put it up and in.
McKinley Knapp has been somebody that teams have a lot of trouble with underneath because she has excellent footwork and she's got great hands inside. She can catch a basketball and then get it up and get it in the basket, and she's pretty strong for her size. I mean, she's not overly big, but she's strong enough to get the ball up to the basket. In some ways, Bob, you know, kind of reminds me of your brother Chuck. He had great footwork in the post and great hands in the post.
Yeah, Chuck and Barbara. She's that type of ball player. She gets a lot of rebounds, and she's really got a good-looking shot, too. Perfect form on that shot. She can come out and hit the 3 if she has to.
She can, and there's no reason, you know, hey, she can step out and hit 15, 18 foot, and she can step out and hit the 3 if she absolutely needs to. One other player we need to talk about, and we're not neglecting anybody, but Lily Holmes has really, since taking over and sitting on the bench, and I should say sitting on the bench, but not starting, she really gives this team a lift coming in the basketball game, Bob. She's strong, she's got long arms, and she's very quick.
She is. She gives us that big boost, and she likes to go to the basket. If she gets down in the lane, she's going to take it down and take it up. And, yeah, as you mentioned, all the players. Piper Whiteman, we've got her back. This might be her 5th game back. I'm not sure. She's a great addition to the ball club, a real heady basketball player. Grace Schneider, she plays all out. And I said earlier, she plays defense like a fly or a mosquito on you in August. You know, she is all over you, and a good all-round basketball team. And of course, we already mentioned Mason McLeod. She's warming up out there now. She just knocked one down from the top of the key.
Bobby, the 1-2-2 defense has been a hallmark. We might as well take it over. I know it's associated with Virgil Fletcher, but really Lincoln's run it since 1975 when Lauren Wallace showed up on the front door and introduced it to Lincoln High School. And you and I have seen a lot of coaches run the 1-2-2, and nobody does it the same. But one thing I have noticed that Taylor Rohrer and Corey Farmer have done this year is extend the wings on the 1-2-2 and drop the point person back more toward the free throw line to stop that pass from getting in the middle and to cover the shooters out on the wings, and it's been very effective the last few games.
You covered it right there, Jay. I like the way they run it. They extend, as you said, and last game they shut down that inside, which has always been a weakness.
The other thing that I have noticed, too, when they do that, the backs tend to move up just a little bit further to try and cover the middle and make sure the ball doesn't get in the middle. The one thing they do have to watch, though, they can't let people get behind the defense, and that is an Achilles heel when you're trying to extend the defense that much. Both teams, there goes the buzzer, and both teams head to their respective benches. So in just a moment, we will have the national anthem and our starting lineups. Decent crowd here at Bloomington High School on senior night for the Bloomington ladies, and again, senior night will be coming up for the Lincoln ladies as well. So we're going to send it back to the WLCN studios. We will take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're listening to Lady Raider Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a shooting that occurred on December 30th, 2024 at approximately 7 to 8 p.m. in the area of the North Jefferson Street near the Logan County Fairgrounds. The victim suffered non-life-threatening injuries from a small caliber gunshot. At this time, no description of a suspect was given. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
One of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history at Post nightclub in Orlando.
Walking into the building for the first time after the shooting, it was crippling, but it had to be preserved. If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love in its rawest form.
WLCN's Lady Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road, west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com. LCHS Lady Railer basketball alumni. Lincoln Lady Railer basketball, a proud tradition of Lincoln Community High School athletics.
All right, Railer Nation, back here at Bloomington High School. Bobby, go ahead and give us the starting lineups first for Lincoln's Lady Railers, the visitors.
For our Lincoln Lady Rail Splitters in their green tonight, starting at one guard is Grace Schneider. She wears number 3. She's a junior. And another guard will be Mason McLeod. She wears the number 11. At a point forward, and she can play point guard too, is Piper Whiteman. She wears the number 15. You've got Mia Clark starting for the Lady Railers. Wears the number 5. She can do it all. She can bring the ball up. She can play the point. She can score down low and shoot the 3. And then we've got the lady in the middle, number 31, McKinley Knapp, who had 18 points in her last outing. She's a senior, and she can do it all underneath the basket. She come out and hit the 15-footer. And now for the home Bloomington Raiders, first lady out is Ari Buss. She wears the number 20. And number senior is Emily May, and she's got a 4.9 grade average. I just thought I'd throw that in there. She's a senior. Sophie Dedekin, she's got a 5.0 grade point average. She's a senior. It's senior night. That's how I picked up all that information. She's going to the University of Illinois. And it's going to be number 20, and that is Ari Buss. And number 44 getting the start tonight. That is Maddie Embry, and she's a junior for the Purple Raiders. And here's Jay Hard with all your play-by-play.
All right, Lady Raiders clad in the road green uniforms with white numerals trimmed in red, and of course Bloomington in their tighty-whities, and a lot of memories here from the Robert Frank Center. And Bobby, I hate to admit it, a rival, but they have a nice facility here in Bloomington. Knapp and Maddie Embry to tap it up here at center circle, and the opening tap batted in the backcourt, and it will go to number 5, and that will be Sophie Dedekin, one of their seniors.
They say she's a great soccer player too.
Dedekin goes right side to Emily May, back out front Dedekin. Nice little crossover dribble, kick in the corner, Embry. Embry back out front, and they threw the ball away, and there's Mia Clark to take it over. Mia down the lane, foul, threw it up, and nearly got it.
She got hit by a blindside block there going in for the layup.
And almost got the bucket in. That's some strength right there for Mia Clark, the 5'9 junior.
And I like that change up in the defense. They're playing her out on the point on the D.
Mia, the first one, averaging 13-8 a game and knocks it home. Actually, I take it back, 13-7. McKinley Knapp has passed her with 13-8 a game.
Clark will have another.
Lincoln draws first blood with 2 freebies. And they were, 10 of 12, I think, the last game, Bob. And 21 of 22 in the game against Springfield. These girls can shoot the free throws, and they need them.
Outstanding. Nice shutdown.
Ball inside Embry, and they knocked it away from her.
Schneider down on the post, tipped it away.
And we can't say enough about Grace's defense over at Muhammad Seymour. It was outstanding. Left side Whiteman. Whiteman tried to throw it into traffic. Knapp came out of there with it.
Quick as
out
a
front
cat.
Schneider. Right side Clark. Bomb 3. Is it, baby? Yeah! Collision Concepts. Bang. A 3-pointer off the right wing for Mia Clark. She's outscored them 5-0. 7:04 to go here in the first. Dedekin across the timeline gives left side Tina Leonard. They go inside Embry again and tipped away again. Boy, those interior passes, Lincoln is all over them. Clark to Schneider, nearly traveled the basketball. McLeod, they're watching her. Right side Clark again. Long pass, cross-court Mesa, in the corner Whiteman. Piper drives in, nice bounce pass. Oh, and good defense by Sophie Dedekin. Knocked it out of bounds, but Piper had the right idea, trying to draw the defense, and a bounce pass to Mia Clark.
McLeod will trigger for the Lady Rail Splitters underneath their own basket.
Mesa inbound to Clark in the corner. There's that play they usually run. Shot out of corner. Mia couldn't get it. Mesa tapped it out of bounds. It'll go Bloomington basketball.
Nice catch and shoot there by Mia. Just wouldn't go for her. She'll hit the next one. Lincoln leads at 5-0 early, 6:30 left in the first quarter.
Bob, I think Mia's got more shot attempts this game than she's had probably in the past two.
They're not double teaming her anymore.
No, not tonight. Out front. Dedekin's got it out front. Actually, I take that back. That is number 20. That's Bianca Ellis out front to May. In the corner to Leonard. Leonard looking to drive baseline. She was cut off. Embry in the lane. Throws it back out front. Dedekin. Left side May. Out front Dedekin. They're struggling, and Dedekin just threw it away. And yep, it went out of bounds.
Great pressure there by Mia Clark. She was all over out there on that point of the 1-2-2. They don't pressure us, so Schneider will bring it up across the timeline easily.
Schneider across the timeline in the corner. Whiteman. They go baseline. Clark inside. Back out front. Piper. Long 3 out of the corner. Bang! A Collision Concepts 3. And Pretty Piper makes it 8-0.
What a start, Jay. Quickly out of the blocks.
Defense is there again, Bob, and the defense is carrying them right now. They go in the corner. May shot out of the corner. Good. Emily May knocks down a 3 out of the corner. Now Bloomington will press in a 2-2-1 zone press. Lincoln gets it in the middle. Knapp, and they threw it away. Here comes Bloomington.
It's the old Johnny Wooden press, the 2-2-1. UCLA.
Dedekin goes in the corner. Ellis. They go inside Embry, and Piper Whiteman fouled her.
Piper tried to get around her, but she hit her with the shoulder, so she picked up that foul. 5:10 left of the first quarter. Rail Splitters lead at 8-3 over the Raiders.
Embry girl is tall and big and takes up a lot of space inside. As they look to get it inbound, they go left side. That's Josie Skeet. Skeet in the basketball game. Substitute, they go inside Embry again. Embry around Knapp. Hook shot up and good.
She's a space eater in there.
She is.
A lot of room.
Lincoln using a diamond press breaker. Schneider trying to dribble against the press. Gets it ahead. They go inside to Knapp. McKinley up and good. Didn't look pretty, but they broke the press and got the bucket. It's 10-5 Lincoln.
Clark's got 5. Knapp's got 5. That counts 10.
4:39 to go. Out front, Tina Leonard. Leonard. Skeet. Out front, Embry. Embry. Right side, May. May throws it in the corner, Skeet.
She's a lefty.
Skeet will bring it back out front. Bloomington being patient right now. Embry, Dadycan. Dadycan, Leonard. Leonard going to drive down the lane. Scoop shot up and no good. And a reaching foul going to be called on Lincoln.
Got fouled on the way to the hoop, but they shut her off from taking the drive all the way, so she had to put an errant shot up quickly.
Mia Clark with her first foul.
4:09 left for the first quarter. Rail Splitters lead the Raiders 10-5.
Both teams with one foul showing on the scoreboard. Actually, should be one foul. I don't know why they have us for 2 and them for none. And first free throw is missed by Tina Leonard.
She'll have another. Fouled in the act.
Got the second one. That makes it 10-6. And they set up in that 2-2-1 zone press again. McLeod gets it into Whiteman. Back to Mesa. To Mia. Mesa. And they did breaking the press without dribbling. I like to see that.
Yeah, all passes. Probably about 5 passes broke the press.
Schneider, corner, Whiteman. Oh, Whiteman goes for a rebound. She's going to get called for a foul.
She's in foul trouble early, so now checking in for the Rail Splitters, it's going to be Lily Holmes.
Piper Whiteman with her first foul, and the scoreboard is wrong. They have Lincoln for 3 team fouls. That's wrong.
Hate to see Piper get the 2 early fouls. We need her in there, but she'll be back in there in the second quarter.
Holmes in for Whiteman.
Look at that defense.
Oh, Dadycan nearly lost it out of bounds.
Schneider.
Back out front, Skeet, Embry. Left side, May. May, baseline, Skeet. They're looking inside for Embry again. Out front, Leonard.
Double team.
And stolen away, and she got it back. Throws it up, no good. Rebound, Schneider.
Schneider had the seal on the weak side.
Grace quickly up the floor to Mesa. To Grace. They go inside McKinley. McKinley turns, fires, got fouled. That's a good call.
Foul on Leonard. She took it right at her. McKinley Knapp goes to the line. She is first time at the free throw line tonight.
That's Tina Leonard's first foul, the second foul on Bloomington. And Big Mac will go to the free throw line with a deuce. 3:18 to go here in the first stanza. Lincoln up 10-6 if you just joined us, and she rolled it home.
Got the soft touch. 11-6 Lady Rail Splitters. Now checking in number 3 for Bloomington. And I don't have her.
Lauren Shuey.
Oh, I see her. Okay.
Lauren Shuey into the basketball game. Second one, Knapp up and I thought it was going to roll back in. Had that spin on it. It almost came off the back. The iron went back down. 11-6, the ladies lead. 3:14 to go. Out front, Shuey. They go inside Embry. Lily goes in and reaches in, tried to strip it away from her, and the possession arrow favors Lincoln.
There's those quick hands and strength you talked about earlier, Jay. Lily Holmes right on it, and we get the ball back.
Embry getting a little frustrated there in the post by having those passes stripped away from her. Knapp had the ball tipped away to McLeod. Holmes, Lily. Lily, quick cross-court pass to Mia. Mia bomb 3 right side again. Bang! A collision concept 3. Mia Clark is on tonight, and it's 14-6.
Maybe you forgot about me. I've got 8 early. I'm Mia Clark. Hello.
I'm still here.
14-6, as you said, Lady Rail Splitters. 2:46 left for the first quarter.
Skeet, Dadycan, Shuey out near the volleyball line. They go to Leonard. Leonard, Skeet, Lincoln playing really good defense tonight. Skeet out front, goes out to Embry. She's not going to shoot it from there, I don't think. Embry threw the ball in, nearly threw it away. Shuey, Dadycan. Dadycan back to Shuey.
Great defense.
2:23 to go. Shuey, Dadycan. They look a little confused out there, Bob.
Yeah, they're stymied.
Skeet, left side Shuey. Back out front, Skeet. They're running Datacan off the baseline. Datacan, nothing there. She's going to bring it back out front. We'll kick it off to Shuey. Shuey in the corner, Skeet. They go inside Embry. Ball on the floor. Schneider's got it. Here we come the other way. Minute 58 to go. Grace in a hurry. Down the lane, left side Mia. Nice ball fake. Back to Grace, back to Mia. She's wide open three. Is it, baby? Boom. Bang, another three. A collision concept three. Mike Donnelly's got to get a timeout. It will be a full timeout. I tell you what, we'll go ahead and keep it right here and tell you about many of our fine sponsors. Me Realty, whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or go online to merealty.com.
The Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street and online at myfgec.org.
Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. And Bob's big sponsor,
Grau Incorporated. I've got 2 vehicles from there serving Lincoln and Logan County. Stop by and see Chris Grau and his great crew. They've been there since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-44 or go online to grauinc.com.
Bob, the Lincoln ladies playing very well here in the first quarter, up 17-6.
Mia Clark in double figures with 11 points, and there's still a minute 47 left in the quarter. She scored 2 points in her last 2 games. She's got 11 here in like the first 6 minutes and 13 seconds.
So 17-6 the lead, minute 45 to go. Bloomington the basketball. Skeet across the timeline, goes right side Shuey, back to Skeet. Shuey back out front to Skeet. They're really struggling against the Lincoln 1-2. Embry free throw line. Embry free throw line, throws it baseline. Shuey. She goes inside. Uh-oh, and I think that's 2 on Mia Clark.
It is. They're playing that aggressive defense, and sometimes they get a little carried away, and that's cost 2 fouls for Clark and 2 for Whiteman. Now, it looks like Emily Hutchinson's going to check in.
Yep, Emma Hutchinson at the scorer's table again.
She's cat quick. She'll be good on the defense.
Greg Gilbert not available tonight. Shuey going to go to free throw line with 2.
And Hutchinson, she can hit the 3, too.
Up and good.
That's true.
So Clark going to have to sit the rest of this quarter and probably a good chunk of the second one as well.
Emma Hutchinson, she saw a lot of playing time in that first game, but she's a Greyhound. She'll be able to handle it.
And she can shoot it, too.
She can.
17-7, the Lincoln lead. Second one up and no good. Rebound and Embry over the back of Holmes. Short. Throws it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, throws it up and in. And the official standing right there and didn't do anything.
17-9, Rail Splitters.
And there's a foul out front by Leonard.
That's her second, I believe.
Yep.
And that's her leading scorer, as you said.
Tina Leonard commits a foul out at the half-court line.
Whiteman going to check back in.
Piper going to check back in for Emma Hutchinson. And Piper can shoot it lighted up from outside. So Schneider across the timeline uses the screen from Knapp. To Piper. Piper on the pop out, didn't have the shot. Tried to throw it into Knapp. Bounce pass would have been better there. Trying to throw it over Datacan. She comes down the lane, dribbles in front of everybody, and they're going to call Knapp for the foul.
Oh, brother, I thought she had that clean, and she did too. She's staring the referee down. She doesn't like it.
Bob, unfortunately, we've seen more of this than we like. The girls do play good defense, but some nights they reach instead of playing with the feet. And so far, the reaching's gotten them in foul trouble. Up and good. Datacan makes the first free throw. One more coming. Lincoln up 17-10. 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tina Leonard takes a seat.
Ladies lead at 17-10.
May back in the basketball game for Bloomington. Datacan hits them both. And another substitution as Ari Buss comes in the basketball game for Bloomington. And now they'll press again. And now they take the press off as Whiteman quickly up the floor. Piper, left side Grace. Grace around the screen from Knapp. Grace, free throw line, kicks it back Whiteman. Piper wasn't ready for that, and that is a backcourt violation.
40.5 seconds left for the first quarter. We lead at 17-11, but unfortunately it's Bloomington's ball.
Well, Lincoln played really well for the first 5-6 minutes of that first quarter, and then just all of a sudden have sputtered a little bit.
Rebecca Burge checks in for Piper Whiteman.
So trying to get Piper a little extra rest. Embry out front, left side May. May in the corner, Shuey. Shuey back out front, Buss. Skate, May, 3 off the right side, no good. And the girls had everybody sealed out and watched as the ball fell on the floor, and then it was knocked out of bounds by Shuey, so Lincoln gets a break there.
Need a basket on this trip, Jay. 23 seconds left. Burge now checks back out and Whiteman in. Offense, defense.
Right, Burge in for Piper. Here
Schneider.
comes Grace across the timeline. Grace, Mesa has yet to get a shot off. Grace out front. Grace going to drive down the lane, kick to Mesa, 3 out of the corner, too hard. Rebound, battle for it, Holmes battle for it. May turned around and looked at her, and I'm not sure why, and out of bounds it goes to Bloomington with 4.2 seconds to go.
Now Burge going to check back in for Whiteman. Rail splitters by 6, 17-11.
Shuey up the floor, quickly to May, and a backcourt violation.
Unforced
with 1
there.
second. Yep. So with 1 second to go, Lincoln will have the ball at half court or near half court, it looks like. Yep. Whiteman back in the basketball game. And let's see if they can get a shot off here before the buzzer goes off. McLeod to inbound in front of the scorer's table. Here we go. McLeod to throw it in, looking for somebody. Gets it to Piper. Turnaround 40-footer. Oh, no good. At the end of the first quarter, Lincoln leads at 17-11. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. WLCN's Lady Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, with offices at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, or call 217-732-6211. Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with branches on North Sangamon Street and Woodlawn Road. Unlock the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank and save money on the things you're already paying for. Open your account today in branch or online at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC.
Lincoln will have the basketball to start quarter number 2 as we begin the second stanza here at Bloomington, with Lincoln ahead 17-11. And Bobby, Lincoln played pretty good, and you thought this was going to be a repeat of the Muhammad game. And what in the heck is going on here?
I'm not sure he was talking about. I think about the possession.
He says he thinks they have the possession.
Because we got the jump ball.
And he may be right. He may actually be right. May actually be right. I'm not even sure they had the fouls on the scoreboard correct in the first quarter. At least they got the score correct. It is 17-11, and it is Bloomington basketball.
Right.
So he was right. I think Mike Donnelly was correct.
He was on top of it.
Yep, Mike Donnelly was correct, their coach. Lincoln had gotten a jump ball during the first quarter. Bloomington got the opening tap. And on the alternating possession, it should have been Bloomington basketball. He was correct.
There's that extended
Shuey, Skeet, May, Skate, Shuey. They're looking inside Embry, and McKinley does a good job of coming around and tapping it away. So let's see if the Red and Green Express can get going here in the second quarter. Schneider around the Whiteman screen. Wasn't able to drive the screener off of her. Schneider still dribbling. Schneider, nice little crossover dribble inside, threw it up and drew the foul. And Ari Buss, I think, will get nailed for that one. And Grace is going to go to the free throw line with 2.
Grace Schneider used every yard of the hardwood when she was out there. She was all over the place and finally just decided to drive it in there, and she's going to shoot some free throws.
Kind of like Marcus Haynes on the old ABC Wide World of Sports. First one up, and nope, drived it right off the front of the iron.
I actually played against Marcus at Lincoln Community High School. He came in with the Magicians. So, you know, I'm crazy. I played the act. I was flopping all around, diving, acting crazy. He liked my Converse shoes.
Second one up and no good. Missed both of them. And Bloomington just traveled with a basketball. Buss and Tina Leonard fighting for the rebound. Buss fell down, got called for traveling.
Break for us. We need this first bucket to start the second quarter.
McLeod to inbounds. If you just joined us, Mia Clark on the bench with 2 fouls. They're looking for a cutter. They
Nice
get it
bounce.
to Schneider. Nice bounce pass from McLeod. Schneider, and a holding foul is going to be called on Tina Leonard, I think on McKinley Knapp. Let's see if that's the case. If it is, it's 3. Yep. That is her third foul, and Mike Donnelly, let's see if he leaves her in. He's not gone to the bench yet. Mesa to inbound. Goes inbound, nice pass to Holmes, and Holmes got pushed in the back.
Yeah, kidney shot.
Yeah, and Emily May and she have been having kind of a battle, and I don't think it's been a friendly one. That's Emily May. I've got her for 2 fouls. The scoreboard has her for 2 fouls, so good. At least I'm with the scoreboard.
Both teams in foul trouble.
Holmes knocks the first free throw down.
We needed that one.
Embry going to come back in the basketball game, and another substitution coming in here, and it looks like maybe Datacan going to come in. Second one for Lily. Lovely Lily knocks it home. 19-11, the Lincoln lead.
We needed those 2.
The Datacan comes in for May. May going to take a seat with 2 fouls, and Tina Leonard has 3.
Full court pressure.
Lincoln on the press. Skeet in the backcourt. Schneider taps it away. Datacan was able to rain it down, and it's got to be close to a 10-second call. Shuey quickly up the floor. Schneider got called for the foul. Grace, I don't know if that was needed because I don't think the pass was going to get there. That's her first.
Knapp intercepted it anyway.
Yeah, I think McKinley had that one. It didn't look like it was going to get to Embry anyway. So they'll inbound. That's Snyder's first foul and first on Lincoln here in the second quarter. Bloomington already with 3 fouls with 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Skeet out front. Skeet, Datacan.
Look at that defense.
Skeet, Shuey. Shuey.
They're discombobulated.
Datacan, Shuey. Nearly threw it away. Skeet out front. Back to Shuey. Inside Embry, she's going to bull past everybody. Runs into Knapp, and there's an offensive foul. She hooked her and knocked her down.
Hooked her and tried to throw up a Kareem hook.
Right. Maddie Embry going to get called for the foul, and that's 4 fouls already on Bloomington with 6:33 to go. Bob, it'd be nice to get some more fouls and get to the free throw line.
Sure would. Be nice to get that double-digit lead. 6:30 left for the half. We lead at 19-11.
Schneider across the timeline. Dribbles with the right hand, goes inside. Nice pass to Knapp, up and good. Beautiful bounce pass, make it 21-11. And Bobby, there's your double digits.
McKinley's first bucket.
Skeet across the timeline. Right side Datacan. Out front Shuey. Datacan. Knapp and Embry are having one heck of a battle in the post. McKinley's going to need some medical attention, and McKinley sealed her off, and they threw it over her head.
Whiteman caught it, playing with 2 fouls.
In the corner they go Holmes. Holmes going to drive it baseline, throws it up, didn't get the shot up, and threw it over the rim. I don't think it hit even the backboard.
No.
Might have been fouled on the play. Here comes Skeet quickly up the floor. Shuey in the corner, out front Datacan. Lily on her. Watch the reaching. Right side Skeet, out front Shuey. Shuey, Skeet, Datacan.
No mercy on the defense.
They go to Embry. She's going to back it in again. Threw it to Shuey. Shuey just threw it up and in.
Nice pass.
21-13. 5:20 to go here in the second period.
Schneider looks to Coach Rohr for the play.
Left side Big Mac. Out front Piper to Mesa. Mesa to Lily. Lincoln run a little bit of a weave out front to Grace. Grace kick back to Knapp. Knapp to Mesa. Bloomington's gone man-to-man. Whiteman, Grace. Grace bounce pass into McKinley. McKinley fouled, got it up, no good. Rebound Skeet. They go bounce pass to Buss. Buss drives in. Shuey, Skeet left-handed shot out of corner, good. And Bloomington making some noise here on senior night. Make it 21-16.
They've got the momentum. 4:37 left for the half. Lincoln's got to stop the bleeding, get a basket here.
Schneider, Whiteman, Piper into McKinley. McKinley, nice move up and good.
Nice bounce pass on the inside.
And Bloomington nearly had a turnover in the backcourt, unforced. Skeet, Dadycan. Back out front, Skeet. Dadycan, ball nearly stolen away. Out front, Skeet. Shuey. Cross-court, Dadycan. In the corner they go. Skeet again. Shot up, no good. Rebound up and good by Buss.
That's her first bucket. 23-18. Rail Splitters by 5.
Schneider comes into the front court. Right-hand dribble, and Bloomington picks up their defensive intensity. And an offensive foul on McKinley Knapp on an illegal screen.
I believe that's her second.
That is her second, and the team's second.
We've got 3 players with 2 fouls.
Mia Clark back in the basketball game for Lincoln. Is Piper Whiteman going to take a seat?
23-18 Lincoln, 3:45 left for the half.
Skeet out front, left side Shuey. Shuey in the corner, Dadycan, and what is the call here? Mia Clark with a foul.
That's her third.
I didn't see it, and I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Taylor Rohr is screaming at the official. Dadycan will inbound under their basket. Gets it into Skeet.
Nice defense there by McLeod.
And stolen by Snyder. Grace off to the races.
Snyder on the run.
Grace has got defenders. Grace just threw it up. No good.
Rebound.
Lily Holmes up in. No good, but fouled.
And Madhouse out there. They were off to the races. Looked like the Greyhound races down in Florida.
Lincoln up 23-18, 3:26 to go. The foul was on Lauren Shuey, and I believe that is her first. Holmes, freebie up and no good.
She'll hit this one. Made her first 2. She had to catch her breath there. Great hustle getting down court to get that rebound.
Up and rolled it home. 24-18, the Lincoln lead. And a timeout's going to be taken by Mike Donnelly. We will send it back to the WLCN studios for a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have more of quarter number 2. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
WLCN's Lady Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Lincoln Heating and Cooling, located at 1716 Tremont Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-5835. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball for over 50 years.
Back here at Bloomington High School, where Lincoln leads at a precarious lead, 24-18, 3:23 to go, and Lincoln in some foul trouble. Mia Clark with 3, McKinley Knapp with 2. And nearly stolen by Mason McLeod, almost stolen by Holmes. She didn't call for a foul as she hit Sosie Dadycan pretty hard out front. And I think that is just the first foul on Lovely Lily. And that'll be the 4th team foul on Lincoln, I believe. And it was the first foul on Lily Holmes and the 4th on the Lady Railers.
We're playing that aggressive defense, but just a little bit too aggressive.
Out front they go. Shuey. Shuey, Dadycan. Back to Shuey. Dadycan out front. Got to watch the reach-in fouls. Shuey way out front near the volleyball line. Goes into Embry. Embry in the corner. Buss. She thought about shooting. Nice
Knapp.
stolen away by Knapp. Knapp stole the pass. And Lincoln are going to come the other way. 2:45 to go. Up 6. Whiteman across the timeline against Buss. Against Bloomington's gone man-to-man. Whiteman backs it in. Nice cutter. Holmes up. No good. Rebound McKinley. McKinley throws it up and no good. Lily gets the rebound. Lily in trouble. Hacked all over the place. No call. Gets it out front. Whiteman. Piper going to drive it in. Here comes Piper. Piper left-handed shot. Embry blocks it away. And a technical foul called on Embry, I think. Let's see. Yep, the ref rang her up. I'm not sure, but I wonder if there was some taunting that went on there, Bob. That's 2 fouls on Embry. Whiteman going to go to the free throw line.
Come on, Piper. We need these. And we get the ball back. Piper's got 5 points. She had those in the first quarter.
Free throw up and good. 2:20 to go. Maddie Embry got nailed for a technical foul after blocking that shot. Second one up and good. And I have to wonder about, she must have said something to Piper, must have taunted her some way, and the ref rang her up quick.
Well, you know, it was a rough battle in there. Knapp got a rebound, Holmes got a rebound, and then they went back at him again. Blocked Schneider's shot.
Bloomington really picking up the defensive intensity, and Lincoln's going to have to start matching that intensity.
2 big free throws by Piper Whiteman.
McLeod into Schneider. Grace across the timeline. Grace around some screens. Grace going to drive it in. Nope. Kick it back out, and the count is on. She breaks it. What's the call here? There's a foul inside. Let's see who the foul is on. Is it on Embry? It's on Bloomington. Nope. The foul is on Buss. Harry Buss
to the line again. Whiteman's a smart basketball player, and she's got him to foul and get a technical on him.
A coach's daughter.
A couple of national championships.
First one up, and I got her in the second one, and it's good. So we'll go to the second one.
Little basketball talk around the dinner table there.
A lot of basketball talk around the dinner table. And the second one up and got it. Piper Whiteman drives the lead back to double digits, and Lincoln getting the press on in the backcourt. Bloomington breaks it with a diamond 1 press breaker, almost a backcourt violation. They get in the front court. Datacan, right side Buss. Buss in the corner. Skeet back out front. Buss. Shuey. Minute 51 to go. Shuey left side Datacan out front Skeet.
They're not letting him breathe.
Skeet dribbling against Holmes. Back out front Shuey. Lincoln's picked up their defense. McLeod all over Shuey. Datacan with Holmes on her. Datacan, little crossover dribble down the lane. Foul on Lily on the reach. Yep.
That's at least her second.
That's 2 fouls on lovely Lily, and they're going to the line shooting 2.
That is a suffocating Lincoln defense. Bloomington thinks they're like about 30 feet deep in the ocean.
And they may be. First one up and good for Sosie Datacan, the senior.
Lincoln has made 7 free throws in the second quarter.
Second one for Datacan. Up and good. Got them both. Sosie gets them both, and Bloomington will come on with a press. And now let's see if they pull it back. Yes, they do. Holmes. Lily, got to watch.
Oh, come on.
Didn't watch the pass.
Here she comes.
Now she's got it back, and now Lincoln's got some numbers. Holmes going to drive it in. Kick to Knapp. 3 on the way. McKinley short. No good. That was probably not the shot that Coach Rohrer wanted. Here comes Datacan in a hurry. Shuey up and good. Just like that, they're back in the ball game. 28-22. Minute 9 to go.
Need a bucket this trip. Nice
Schneider to Holmes. Lily looking inside. Lily going to drive it inside. Ball's knocked away. Could be 3 seconds in the lane. Mesa thought about the 3. Didn't take it. Whiteman. Piper going to drive in. Piper had it just stripped away, and a foul on Piper.
You know what? Josie Skeet has done an excellent job on Mesa McLeod. She shadowed her the whole game.
Yes, she has.
They saw Mesa hit those 6 threes 2 days ago, and they keep shadowing her. Got a new ball player getting ready to come in. That's Ella Moody.
Shot up and good. Shuey makes it a 5-point ball game.
She got 5 points in the second quarter, 6 overall, Chewy.
Ella Moody in the basketball game, and she replaces Embry.
We were up 28-18.
Yes,
Jay.
we were. Yep. And the second one for Shuey. Right-hander eyes it up and got it. Rebecca Burge in the ball game for Lincoln, replacing Piper Whiteman. They get it into Lily Holmes. 46 seconds on the clock. Holmes across the timeline. There's a screen from Knapp. Holmes drives down the lane, throws up the left-hander, and got fouled.
That Holmes is a good-looking ball player, good athlete.
The foul is on number 3, Lauren Shuey, and I believe that is her second. It is.
Everybody's got a lot of tickets in this one.
There's some foul trouble going on here. Bloomington's got 4 players with 2 fouls and 1 with 3, and Holmes missed the free throw.
She's 3 out of 5. Let's hit another one, Lily.
Second one, got it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Makes it a 5-point game. 29-24, 40.2 seconds on the clock.
Lily said, write it down, Bobby V. She's 4 out of 6 from the line this quarter.
Embry comes back in the basketball game for Ella Moody. So let's see if Mike Donnelly chooses to play for the last shot here of the half. Shuey going to bring it across the timeline. Bloomington's been pretty patient. They've actually slowed the pace of this ball game down. Dedecan, right side Shuey. Looking inside for Embry. Bird's doing a good job of fronting her. They go in the corner, Shuey. Now they get it into Embry. Embry, cross-court pass, Skeet. 3 out of the corner. Good. She can flat out shoot at the lefty. 29-27, and Bloomington's crowd making some noise here.
Don't panic. Get the good shot.
Schneider looking over to the bench for the play. Schneider out front, breaks the count again. Schneider in trouble, picked up her dribble. Holmes, Lily going to drive it down the lane. Can't get the shot off. Nope, that won't count. And at the end of the half, it is Lincoln 29 and Bloomington 27. We'll send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we will have the Grau Incorporated halftime show.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball is brought to you by Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Culvers of Lincoln, Grau Incorporated, Chestnut Health Systems, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Collision Concepts, Complete Lawn Care, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Heartland Bank and Trust Company, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Emo's Cafe, The Johnson Family in honor of Keith Johnson, LCHS Lady Railer basketball alumni, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, LMH Community Health Collaborative, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Schneider Masonry, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, United Community Bank, City of Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.
I've never seen that one before.
Back here at Bloomington High School, it's the Grau Incorporated halftime show, and they just had a Chuck-a-Duck contest for a $25 gift card. Bob says that's the first time he's ever seen one of those.
So you throw a duck, a rubber ducky from the stands, and the closest one to the center of the court wins $25?
$25 gift card to someplace. So, I mean, hey, and it was somebody out of the upper deck across the way from us that won the $25 gift card. But, Bob, I'll tell you what, that second quarter, parts of it were painful to watch. Lincoln had played so well during a good chunk of the first quarter, and I don't want to say the wheels came off the wagon, but, boy, things just went awry in a hurry.
We got outscored 16-12. We only had 2 baskets. We got 8 of our points from the free throw line.
And you would think that getting them in foul trouble early in the second quarter would have paid off for Lincoln, and it really did not.
No, they just kept up the defense, and as you said, the key was they slowed it down. So that was the big key for them to get the baskets.
And I think that's part, Bob, I think that's part of it. They've slowed it down, and they've got the Lincoln girls on their heels. And I don't want to say put them to sleep, but you know how that is. Sometimes you slow it down, and sometimes you can get a team, catch them napping a little bit on defense. And it's been tough for the girls. They had the intensity there early on in the first quarter, and they showed a little bit of it in the second quarter. The defense has been okay, but it could be better.
Really hurt us was Josie Skeet out of the corner. The lefty nailed 2 threes, and that was a big part of that comeback for the Bloomington Raiders. Overall, for the Lady Railers, Lily Holmes has got 4 points. They're all on free throws. Mia Clark got all her points in the first quarter. Then she got in foul trouble. She's got 11 points. McKinley Knapp got her 4 points, make that 5 points in the first half. Piper Whiteman has got 9 points for the Lady Rails, but it's on the other side of the ledger. Not any real high scores, just a bit nice balance. 7 different people have scored for Bloomington. Buss with 2, May with 3, Dadekin with 4, Skeet leads them with the 2 threes with 6, Leonard with 1, she's in big foul trouble, Emery with 4, and Lauren Chewy, she leads them, by the way. She's got 7 points. So we got outscored in that second quarter 16-12. We led it 17-11 at the end of the one. And Jay, we lead it here at halftime 29-27. And we want to thank Ground Incorporated for sponsoring our halftime.
Bob, you know, if you're Taylor Rohrer, you've got to get a handle on your team here at halftime and tell them, look, you've had a chance to put this team away and you let them back in the basketball game. You don't want to let this team hang around because they've got a lot of confidence in themselves right now. You know, you're up 10 in the first quarter. You could have given the knockout punch to them at that point and really pulled away here at halftime, but you've let them back in the basketball game, and that's, I'm sure, going to be a point of emphasis for her in the halftime.
Yes, no doubt, and it's, you know, the old adage, you got to take over the game in the first 4 minutes of that third quarter if you want to put this team down.
And that's going to be the key here is Lincoln getting out there and getting back into that offensive flow. Bloomington slowed it down on the other end and was able to get some buckets, and then Lincoln on the offensive end, as you said, kind of went a little stagnant. They only scored 2 buckets in the second quarter.
That's true, and a big part of that is due to Josie Skeet shadowing Mesa McLeod. They knew Mesa came in here hitting 6 threes, and so they're aware of that, just like they were aware of Mia Clark in the last 2 games, double-teaming her. Now they're shadowing Mesa McLeod. So let's hope the Lady Railers come out with some good instruction from Coach Rohr. I know they will, and they'll take over this third quarter.
You know, Bob, I noticed that against Muhammad Seymour, the ladies were able to get out, run the break, and get some kickouts and some easy shots. That's the way this game started. And then when Bloomington slowed it down, it's been kind of a grinder half-court game on both ends of the floor.
And they've got that big gal in the middle, Maddie Embry. If she doesn't score, they get it down to her, and then she kicks it outside to hit those threes.
So the start of the second half is going to be very interesting. Again, Lincoln up 29-27. The remaining games, it's hard to believe, Bobby, we're almost to the postseason here. Don't have that many games left. The ladies will play at Decatur Eisenhower Saturday afternoon. It'll be Bob and I on the call from Bob Witt Gym over at Decatur Eisenhower. That's a 2:30 start for the varsity over there. Then it'll be Tuesday night at home, 7 p.m. against Normal U High. That'll be a conference game, the last conference game of the year. That'll also be senior night. I believe senior night is scheduled for Tuesday night against Normal U High. And then they'll play a very tough Pekin club at home on Thursday, February the 13th. No Friday the 13th game. Thank goodness. I hate those. And no game on Valentine's Day at Roy S. Anderson. And then we'll go regional, and I would imagine that the regional pairings will come out sometime tomorrow if they're not already out.
So we're going to be an exciting team at tournament time because we've been tested here in the regular season. I look forward. It's the new season. Forget the records. It's time for the Lady Railers to play.
This is going to be a tough team to play come regional time, and again, this is still a young basketball team. They've been playing very well since the Chatham game, and not that they've played particularly poorly tonight, but it's just been kind of a series of mistakes or miscues that has let Bloomington hang around and only be down 2 at halftime.
Yes, they played very smart, and they've hit those 2 big threes, and the balanced scoring. That's the key, I think, to this Bloomington team. All of them can score. You've got 7 people that have scored.
And, you know, Mason McLeod being shut down tonight, that's not made things any easier, although Piper Whiteman and of course, Mia Clark have kind of picked up the slack there. But I think, Bob, I think they've got to get Mia Clark back in the basketball game and get her back into the flow of the offense. I think she hits a couple shots, it'll open things back up again for Lincoln.
That's going to open it up for McKinley Knapp, too, down low. If she starts hitting those threes, then McKinley's going to be open down low.
Let's send it back to the WLCN studios for a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
WLCN's Lady Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Lincoln Heating and Cooling, located at 1716 Tremont Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-5835. The Johnson family, in honor of Keith Johnson, a proud supporter of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball for over 50 years. Back here at the Robert Frank Center, Lincoln will have the basketball to start the third quarter with a uncertain 2-point lead. Nearly stolen away out front by Bloomington. They're hounding Schneider. She almost traveled the basketball. McLeod, Bloomington has changed defenses again. They've gone to a 1-2-2 zone. Clark left side 3, bang, a collision concept 3. Mia picks up where she left off. Make it 32-27.
Mia Clark with 14 points.
Shuey cross timeline, right side Bus. Bus goes inside Embry. Embry going to kick it back out. They go in the corner. Shuey. They throw it into Embry. Nice. Ball batted away. They throw it in the corner. Leonard. Long 3 by Leonard. Up and rolls around. No good. And nobody there to seal out. We talked about that. Nobody sealing out. Clark reaching out front. Don't get the reach-in foul. They go in the corner. Shuey back out front. Bus. Dadican inside Embry. They look for the cutter. They got her. Ball on the floor. Out of bounds. It'll be Lincoln basketball. Off of Shuey last. And Lincoln caught a break there.
They did. They ran that offense nicely. They had the backdoor layup, and we were able to get over to deflect that shot, and then it rolled out of bounds.
32-27 if you just joined us. 7:03 to go here in the third. Schneider out front. Schneider goes inside. Whiteman. Nice little fake by Piper. Hook shot up and good.
Nice.
Piper Whiteman, you get her in that deep. She's going to take and throw that shot up and get it home. 34-27. The lead back to 7.
Piper knows how to use that backboard.
Bus out front. Leonard, Embry. They don't have anybody posted up right now. They're trying to extend the Lincoln defense. Clark again, the near reach, and Mia with 3 fouls. Out front, Leonard. Leonard going to drive down the lane, throws it up, and Clark just got foul number 4.
Or was it on Schneider? I think it's on Schneider.
Let's see. Nope.
Dang. Might as well just keep her in there.
I think we've been calling her Leonard, and they say it's Leonard on the PA system, so we'll go with Leonard. Leonard, first one up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 34-28. Holmes going to come in the game for Clark.
Holmes will be aggressive and take it to the basket.
Yes, it seems to be something that's caught, kind of a disease that's caught here tonight. Call it reachinitis. Yeah. Second one, Leonard, no good. Leonard misses the second one. And Schneider comes out of there with it.
Kind of a crazy corkscrew free throw.
Yep. Schneider across timeline. There's Nat posted up. Didn't get it to her. Schneider out front the dribble to McKinley. McKinley, nice lob pass into Whiteman. Piper too deep, thrown out of bounds. And here comes Leonard with the basketball. Bloomington on the run. Leonard down the lane. Pushed off on McLeod. Shot up and no good. Knapp the rebound.
Oh, she ripped that out of there.
Shuey missed the right side shot. And Knapp pulls down the rebound. 5:54 to go here in the third. Schneider the dribble. Schneider out front. McLeod. Mason was going to take the shot and had Leonard in her face. Schneider out front. Still dribbling. Got to watch the 5 count. There it is.
Ducks. 34-28. Ladies by 6. Going to have to lock down on the defense again. They only led by 2 at the half. They're up by 6 points now. Just don't foul on the D.
Dedekind, May. Back out front, Shuey. Dedekind, and Bloomington slowing it down again. They go to Leonard, free throw line. Leonard, 15-foot turnaround up, and it rolled home. It hit the back of the iron, stuck, and just rolled in the bucket.
Looked like a knuckleball.
Yeah, it did. 34-30. Makes you wonder if there's air in that basketball the way it hit. Holmes going to drive in, left-handed. Holmes, nice bounce pass to Knapp, up and good.
Beautiful pass by Lily Holmes.
Lovely Lily with an assist, and Knapp with the bucket. 36-30, 4:53 to go. May, fake, out front, Dedekind. Embry on the block. Embry turns around, fires up, no good.
There's the seal.
There was the seal, but the ladies let the ball fall to the floor. Now Piper went and got it. Schneider out front. Back to Piper. Now looks like they're going to use Piper out front as the point forward again. Piper right side, Grace. Grace around the Knapp screen. Grace free throw line. No. They're going to give her the shot. Grace goes inside to McKinley. She's going to try and back it in. Nope. Back out front to Grace.
Don't get that 5 count.
Grace going to drive it in. Beautiful. Grace got fouled, and it's on the floor. She made the layup, but it's on the floor. Sosie Dedekind, that'll be her first foul, and the team's first of quarter number 3. 4:18 to go.
McLeod going to trigger it in. Looks for Knapp.
Gets it to McKinley. Oh, she had Holmes wide open. Whiteman drives into Lily. Lily going to drive it in to McKinley out front. Left side, Piper. Piper back out front, Grace. Grace drives right side against Shuey. Back out front, McKinley. Nice bounce pass to Piper. Up and good. Oh, my.
Knapp to Whiteman. Picture perfect.
38-30 the Lincoln lead. Lincoln ran that offense to perfection.
We can get that 10-point lead again. Just got to lock them down on the D.
Dedekind, Shuey in the corner. May, she can shoot it. She'll take the 3 up. No good. Rebound battle for it. And ball on the floor. Piper fell on it. The alternating possession goes to Bloomington. And it looks like Embry got hit in the face or hit her head.
Oh, man.
Knapp had that. Unfortunately, it squirted right between her legs and right between the legs of the big girl Embry, and she's going to stay in a basketball game holding her head. So apparently she got whacked in the head or hit her head when she fell down.
It's been a tough ball game out there for the ladies on both sides of the ledger. 3:40 left for the third quarter. We're up by 8.
Bloomington inbound the basketball. They go inbounds to Shuey. Shuey out front, Leonard. 3 on the way. Top of the key. Good. Knuckleball 3, and it went down. Didn't have much rotation, but doesn't matter if it goes in the hole.
She's got all her points this quarter, 5 of them.
She had been their leading scorer, and we'd done a good job defensively on her. Schneider out front, still dribbling the basketball.
Don't get the 5 count. Come on, get rid of it.
Gets it to Whiteman. They look for the cutter. Piper being fouled from behind. Piper back out front. Schneider to Lily. Holmes going to drive in, got hit by May, got hit again by May, and May just took the ball away from her and knocked her down, and obviously the officials aren't going to call it. Dedekind ran past Knapp, threw it up and in, 38-35, and Mike Donnelly takes a timeout with 2:55 to go here in the third quarter. And let's go ahead and tell you about many of our fine sponsors here on the WLCN Sportscasters Club. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786.
State Farm Insurance Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com.
Collision Concepts, located at 1005 Macon Street, just off Woodlawn Road, west of Culver's. Call 217-735-2100 or find them online at collisionconceptsinc.com.
Jay, it's going to be Lincoln basketball.
Length of the floor to go. Mesa goes inbounds to Piper, and Bloomington again, that 2-2-1 zone press. Piper just dribbled into traffic, was knocked down by May, and she's turning around arguing with the official.
No, don't do that. You're going to get a technical.
Emily May's a pretty physical basketball player. That's her third foul. Mike Donnelly arguing the call as well.
I think she just inadvertently tripped her.
I think so too, but she's been awfully physical with Lily Holmes as well. Holmes has carried the basketball. She did. It was very obvious that she carried the basketball.
2:47 left for the third quarter, and we've got a very precious three-point lead, 38-35.
Bloomington gets it into Dadecan. Dadecan, left side Shuey.
Don't let her shoot.
Back out front, Dadecan. She's going to drive in, kick into May. May to Embry. Embry inside turnaround, 5-footer up, no good. Back of the iron, and she had a good look at the bucket. And napped the rebound. Here we come the other way.
We got lucky on that one.
Schneider, they're picked up their defense again. Lincoln girls look a little confused. They're running into each other. Spacing's not real good right now. Schneider drives in. Schneider in trouble. Picked up her dribble. Back out to Holmes. Holmes, not sure what to do with it. Hollering for somebody.
They will not let McLeod shoot.
Holmes against
Gotta
May.
get rid of it.
Out front, Knapp. Nice bounce pass and it kicked away. And I think a kick is going to be called here. Let's see.
Foul on Dadecan.
Oh, it was a foul on Dadecan. I was walked off. Dadecan with, I believe, her second and the team's third.
They're playing some good defense. We just got to be patient and find that opening, that bounce into Knapp. Oh, look at Holmes is wide open.
Mesa in trouble. Ball knocked out of bounds by Bloomington.
Good defense there by Dadecan.
Mesa to inbound again, gets it into Lily. Back out front, Piper. Piper in the corner, Mesa. Mesa, long three, is it, baby? Bang! A collision concept three. Nice catch and shoot off the screen by Mesa McLeod. 41-35, minute 50 to go.
We've been holding our breath waiting for that one.
Dadecan out front, drives it in. Mesa's going to get nailed for the foul, I think, way out front.
Dadecan very aggressive going to the basket. 41-35. Rail splitters by 6.
That's the first on Mesa. Shuey out front, left side May, back out front Shuey. Minute 36 to go. Embry way out front, gets it to May. They go in the corner, Shuey. Into Embry. Embry against Knapp. Turnaround up and no good. Just short. And here comes Lincoln the other way. Schneider against Shuey. Schneider quickly up the floor, has got Knapp in the lane. Gets it to McKinley. McKinley against Embry up and no good, but drew the foul.
She's a good free throw shooter. McKinley Knapp on the night has had 6 points, 3 baskets, and a free throw. She's got 7 points, Jay.
That is 3 on Maddie Embry.
Lincoln leads it 41-35. Minute 15 left for the third. And we need these charity tosses right here.
Donnelly trying to get a sub in a basketball game and has to wait. Big Mac to the free throw line with a deuce. Up and no good. It's like a kick in the guts.
Come on, McKinley, you can do it.
Skeet in the basketball game, and they're going to have to watch her because she can knock down the threes. Minute 15 to go. Burge in the basketball game for Whiteman.
Don't want Whiteman picking up that third.
No.
Come on, McKinley.
Second one for Knapp. Eyes it up and got it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 7-point game. Minute 15 to go. Lincoln up 42-35. Skeet cross timeline. Left side Shuey. Shuey out front Dadecan. Dadecan left side Skeet. Out front Shuey. Shuey, they're going to go into Embry again. Embry, the nice handoff up and good. No! Shuey blew the bunny, and here comes Lincoln the other way. Boy, what a break for the Lady Railers, because Shuey went right through the defense and just missed a layup. Schneider down the lane, throws it up, no good, and no call, and a lot of contact inside. Here comes Shuey the other way. Shuey in the corner, Skeet. Skeet goes inside. They go inside Shuey to Embry. 5-footer up. She didn't miss this one. 42-37. Skeet is following Mesa McLeod from baseline to baseline. Schneider out front. The count was on. Schneider going to drive in the lane. Back out front. Mesa. 3 on the way. Bang! Baby. A collision concept 3 off the left side for Mesa McLeod. 45-37. Here comes Bloomington the other way. Oh, and Grace got out there and could have stolen the basketball. Shuey looking for somebody. Leonard, out front they go. Datacan, top of the key, three, no good. Rebound, and over the back was Embry. Shut up, Skeet, no good. At the end of 3 quarters, it is Lincoln 45 and Bloomington 37. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the last 8 minutes of basketball. You're listening to Lady Raider Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. WLCN's Lady Raider basketball coverage is sponsored by Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor. Located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. Member SIPC.
Back here at the Robert Frank Center, Lincoln will have the basketball midcourt, side court to start the 4th quarter. And Mia Clark remains on the bench with 4 fouls. Schneider will bring it up. Bob, you know that Bloomington's going to start. There it is. They're going to start coming at you. Lincoln's got to recognize it and get the ball to the open person.
Pass.
And the Knapp, that was a great pass up and good.
There's that 10-point lead again.
And Bobby, you got to make them pay for that gambling defense, and they did. 47-37, 7:41 to go. Need a stop here. Shuey out front. Leonard posted up front. They've taken Embry out of the basketball game and put in Buss. They go into Buss. Buss back out front. Datacan. Datacan kick out Leonard. Leonard 3 on the way. Good. That knuckleball goes in. Tina Leonard hits the shot. 47-40. And now they're going to come. Nope, they didn't press. I thought they were going to press. They took it off. Bloomington sets up in a 1-2-2 zone. In the corner, Holmes tried to throw a lob pass into Piper Whiteman.
Should have been
that
a bounce
didn't work.
pass.
Or a ball fake and a bounce pass. Yep, you got it. Mesa will inbound on the baseline. Mesa to inbound, looks for somebody, gets it into Lily. Lily out front, Piper. Piper, they're hounding Grace. Triple team Piper. Mason McLeod, left side 3, bomb shot, no good. Rebound, McKinley Knapp. She goes up and good!
Yeah.
McKinley Knapp, a big board and a putback, 49-40. 6:52 to go here in the ball game. Shuey out front, Buss, left side Skeet. She can shoot it. Leonard the pop out. Way out front. Lily hounds her. Double, and she goes around her, throws it up. No good, and they're going to call a reach-in foul. Good gravy. Foul is on Grace Schneider. Bob, the Lincoln girls, instead of playing defense with the feet, are reaching a lot tonight, and it's catching up to them.
Yeah, it's got us in some big foul trouble. We've got that precious 9-point lead.
Tina Leonard hits the first free throw. 49-41.
She's played a great ball game, Leonard. She going to have another free throw.
Second one for Leonard. Eyes it. 6:39 to go. Got them both.
She's hit 5 free throws tonight.
Now Bloomington will come back with that 2-2-1 press. To Whiteman. Piper turns. Leonard all over her. Piper beats her. Here comes Piper. Piper in a hurry against Buss. Throws it up and got blocked and no call. Here they come the other way. Datacan double dribbles the basketball. Throws it up and good.
Just when you get the lead, they come back at you.
49-44. Lincoln girls under pressure. Will they handle the pressure?
Got to get
McLeod got to get it across the timeline. Taylor Rohr's got to take a timeout.
Good time.
And the Lincoln coaches are really letting the officials have it right here. It is a 30-second timeout. Bob, got the scoring so far. Let's kind of run through the scoring if you can tangle it up. Who's the leading scorer on both teams tonight?
Okay, for the Lady Rail Splitters, leading the way, see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You got 12 for Knapp, but Mia Clark has chipped in with 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. On the other side of the ledger, it looks like it's Leonard. She's got 4, 7, 9, 11, 12, a dozen points for Tina Leonard.
And she has come alive really here in the second half, knocked some threes down, knocking some free throws down.
She only had 1 point in the first half.
So Lincoln up a precarious 5-point lead after extending it out to 9.
And a long way to go, 6:15 in the fourth.
And how long will Mia Clark remain on the bench is another question. They get it to Mesa. Mesa throws it back to Lily. Should be dribbling, and they threw the ball away. Oh, this is bad. Oh, man, another turnover. Here we go. Leonard, baseline Whiteman throws it up. Nice. No good. And Knapp gets called for the foul.
That was a clean block. He called that before. They kind of, you know how they make.
He anticipated that call.
Yeah, there's the word.
He anticipated the call. 49-44. Leonard up, good.
Now here's Mia.
Mia Clark back in the basketball game. Leonard, second one up, got it. 49-46. Again, are the Lincoln girls going to be able to handle the pressure? McLeod gets it inbounds to Clark. Clark is fouled immediately in the backcourt by Skeet, but they've got a lot of fouls yet to give. And if you're Mike Donnelly, I don't think you want to be fouling at this point in time.
49-46. They got Clark reaching in the cookie jar that time. 5:54 for the game, and that's a long, long time.
Foul was on Skeet. That is her first. And yet another foul on Skeet, I think, in the backcourt.
Mia Clark does a good job of handling the ball. She can dribble either hand, left and right.
No, that is on Sozy Datacan. That is her third. So Lincoln will still inbounds. They're still in the backcourt. They get it into Clark. Clark, Mesa to McKinley. McKinley looking for somebody, a guard to handle it. And Clark takes it across the timeline. Mia going to drive in, gets fouled all over the place. They're not calling anything. Knapp in the lane, up and good.
Beautiful.
McKinley Knapp, 51-46. Long way to go. 5:35 in the basketball game.
Nice trip there.
Skeet, Datacan. Datacan just traveled with the ball, no call. Skeet in the corner, in trouble. Gets it to Buss. Buss in trouble. Out front, Datacan. Datacan, Shuey. Buss drives around that.
Nice
ball ripped
job.
away by
McLeod.
And Snyder going to get called for a reaching foul, I think. Let's see. Yep. Good gravy.
And mashed potatoes, too. 51-46, Lincoln by 5.
Datacan throws it out front. Shuey drives around Snyder. Had a wide open shot. Didn't take it. Out of the corner. Buss. And Knapp fouled her. Are you kidding me? And the official says it was with the hip.
Lincoln by 5, and
that's 4 on Mack.
Buss going to the line with 3 free throws. 5:07 left.
Buss throws it up, no good.
That's when I say ball don't lie.
Second one up and no good.
Oh,
yep. So Buss has missed 2 of the 3 free throws. 5:07 to go. Lincoln in serious foul trouble. Knapp and Clark with 4 each. Bloomington putting on the pressure, and Lincoln having some trouble with that pressure. They get it into Piper. Piper double teamed in the corner. Piper stepped out of bounds. Lincoln has just fallen apart here in the backcourt against this Bloomington pressure, and they're going to bring Embry back in the basketball game. And you know what's going to happen here. They're going to go inside.
She's missed a couple of bunnies in there, but she made the last one.
Datacan, there it is against Knapp. Turns around, fires good. And McKinley Knapp, no choice. Lincoln inbounds it quickly, and Datacan just hit Whiteman, no call. Clark down the lane, throws it up, no good, and Skeet fouls her.
All right, 51-49. Some big free throws here for Mia Clark.
Skeet with her second foul. Mia Clark to the free throw line with 2. Bloomington now with 3 team fouls. Lincoln with 4. And Mia drops it home, 52-49, 4:53 to go. A lot of time in this basketball game.
Mia Clark with 15 points.
Second one up and good.
Make it 16.
Holmes in the game for McKinley Knapp.
4:53 left for the game.
Skeet up the floor, left side Datacan, out front Shuey. Shuey goes into Embry. Embry turns. She's been in the lane about 10 seconds. Out front Leonard, 3 on the way, no good. Ball on the floor. Skeet dribbles it out of there. Skeet out front Shuey. 4:32 to go in a basketball game. Skeet, a lot of time in the ball game. Datacan. Bloomington taking their time. They go inside Embry. Embry against Whiteman. Turnaround fires, no good. Rebound Piper, and she was fouled by Embry. Ball on the floor. Whiteman to Clark, and no call. Here comes Mia the other way. Throws it up, no call. Ball on the floor, and McLeod's going to get nailed for a foul.
Lincoln by 4, 53-49, 4:11 left for the game.
Bobby, I got to admit, I've never seen anything like this where it's just push it and shove it and no whistles going on.
No, I thought Mia got fouled definitely going up for that shot.
I mean, when you look, and it's not, and I won't say it's all Bloomington, but there's just no calls being made. And the calls that are made are tic-tac fouls. Leonard misses the free throw. 53-49's the score.
Got to get this rebound.
4:11 to go. Lincoln had a breakaway. Whiteman got knocked to the floor by Embry. Leonard, second one. No good. Whiteman the rebound. Piper needs to get it out of there. Piper just throws it to Holmes. Lily in the front court.
Calm down.
Back to Schneider, and Lincoln needs to settle down. Schneider out front. Got to watch the 5-second call. Schneider breaks the 5-second call, gets it to Whiteman, and Lincoln going to spread the floor a little bit. Whiteman, hand off to Grace. Grace going to go down the lane. Nice pass to Holmes, up and no good. And a foul inside.
Come on, Lily, hit these free throws. That's all. Lily's, she's 4 out of 6 from the line tonight.
Sozy Datacan, that's her 4th foul.
Big free throws here for Lily Holmes.
And both teams now in that super bonus. Ooh, that one rolled home.
Oh, did the roller coaster. She
sure did. Emily May in the basketball game for Josie Skeet.
Come on, Lily. Give us a 6-point lead. That'd be nice.
Lily Holmes to the free throw line. Bloomington nearly got in the lane early. Second one up and good.
Beautiful.
55-49, the Lincoln lead. 3:49 to go in the basketball game. Still a lot of time. Datacan out front. Shuey in the corner. They go May inside Embry. No foul. Up and no good. Knocked Clark to the ground, and she gets the rebound bucket up and good. And again, she just threw Mia Clark to the floor.
Lily got the foul, I think. Grace
foul is on Gracie Schneider, her 4th foul.
So Embry got the bucket. 55-51 Rail Splitters.
3:36 to go. Maddie Embry, free throw up. No good. Rebound. Whiteman pulls it out of there.
Nice job, Piper.
Piper picked up her dribble, throws it ahead to Mia Clark. Mia, nice pass to Lily. Up and good.
Beautiful.
Lily beat everybody back, 57-51.
Great pass by Mia, seeing that Lily was wide open under the bucket.
Datacan, nice pass into Embry. Somebody lost her there. Quickly ahead to Holmes. Lincoln beating the press. Holmes.
Good job.
Back out front, Piper. Piper, clean shot to the basket, didn't take it. Lincoln looks like they want to run some clock here. Out front, Schneider. Schneider, pass to Clark, right side. Back out front to Grace. Grace, need to watch the 5-second call. Grace gets it off to Piper. Piper drives in. Piper, back to Grace. Nice ball fake. Grace out front, 2:44 to go. Lincoln spreading the floor a little bit on Bloomington, running some clock. Grace fakes the drive in, gets it back to Piper. Grace and Piper handling it out front. Piper dribbles it in and dribbles it back out. Lincoln running clock. Schneider, here they will come with the double team. In the corner, Mesa. Travel with the basketball, no call. Mesa back out front. And a timeout is taken, I believe, by Lincoln.
57-53, the Rail Splitters lead the Raiders. 2:25 left in the basketball game.
Our radio sponsors for this year: Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln IGA, the Carpet House, Lincoln Printers, Capsil, and the First State Mortgage of Bloomington.
The Carpet House has been with us ever since I've been on the air.
They've been in business probably longer than you and I have been alive. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, 1716 Tremont Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-5835.
The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves.
Chase Lowry, Edward Jones Financial, your Lincoln Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 407 Keokuk in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC.
Our good friends, Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9564.
Hey, give your Valentine a great gift, the gift of a cruise. Call LCHS alum Amy Wiggers-Chen at Simply Travel Cruise Planners. She's got all sorts of cruises that she can sell you. Call Amy at 615-961-6474.
Mia out top Schneider.
Schneider against the defense, fouled by Leonard.
Lincoln leads by 4, 57-53. They've got the orange with 2:19 remaining. Schneider goes to the free throw line.
And that may be who they wanted to put at the free throw line, Bobby, was Grace Schneider, the 5'4 junior.
She can hit them.
She can hit the free throws. Lefty at the free throw line. What will she do under pressure? Missed the first one. Emily May back in the basketball game for Bloomington.
Come on, Gracie, you can do it.
Gracie, second one at the free throw line. Spins it, second one up and got it. Two-possession game, 58-53 with 2:19 on the clock. Here comes Shuey quickly the other way. Lincoln in foul trouble. They took the big girl Embry out of the basketball game. Right side Leonard, they're posting Bus inside. Clark on her. They go inside the Bus. Back out front, Data can. In the corner they go, May. Three on the corner. Blocked by Clark and out of bounds.
Nice athletic move there by Mia Clark.
Bobby, she blocked it with her left hand, and I always think that's the way to do it. You avoid the foul.
Definitely. Yeah, you got the right-hand shooter, you block it with the left hand.
Embry comes back in the basketball game, and I got a milkshake that says they're going to try and go inside to her. Schneider with good defense knocked it out of bounds. Grace with 4 fouls as well. 2:01 to go, 58-53 the Lincoln lead.
Two-possession basketball game.
Now Lincoln sets up. They get it out front. Shuey, right side May. Plenty of time. Data can. They're looking inside Embry. Leonard out front. Spin move in the lane. Just throws up a wild shot. No good. Embry and Whiteman going at each other, and I think Piper got called for cutting underneath her, and I think that's the right call.
Yeah, that's okay.
Piper was trying to box her out, seal her out, and she went a little bit too far, and I think went under Embry when Embry was in the air. And that's 3 on Piper. Embry at the free throw line.
We needed that rebound because Leonard was out of control on that shot.
Embry eyes it. The big girl up and good.
She's got 7 points in the fourth quarter alone. She's got 11 overall.
58-54. She can make it a one-possession game. Embry, minute 48 to go. Second one up and no good. Rebound battle for it. Data Can and Clark battling for it, and Mia knocked it out of bounds last. Bus into the basketball game for Skeet. May going to come back in the basketball game.
Lincoln, we are proud of you. You lead it by 4. Let's do it.
58-54. They go out front, Leonard. Come on, officials. Let's get.
Oh, brother.
Come on. Oh, brother is right. I mean, this is ridiculous. Stopping the game because we don't have the right subs in the basketball game. Embry had to go back and sit down.
All right, let's play some defense. They've got that inside lockdown. Holmes and White.
Now we got a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout.
Minute 48. Lincoln leads at 58-54, the minute 48 left.
Let's see who else we have for sponsors on this
we've
list.
got a lot of them.
United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Call 217-735-5400. Mayor of Lincoln, Tracy and Annette Welch, also one of the fine sponsors here.
And we're going to go with Heartland Bank and Trust Company. Gives you choices with personal or business checking accounts that fit you. Good people, great account choices. Heartland Bank, member FDIC.
So Mike Donnelly had to use a 30-second timeout, I think, to get the right people in the basketball game, and now we still don't have the right people in the basketball game. Embry went and sat back down again. Bus comes back in the basketball game.
The ladies in green locking down that lane.
They throw it out front, Shuey. 58-54, minute 45 to go. Shuey back to Leonard. Shuey traveled with the basketball. No call. May, long three, up and no good. Whiteman knocked to the floor by Datacan, and the Bloomington fans just went nuts.
Datacan, she could get a technical there.
And I think that is her fifth. Let's see.
Yeah, I think she's gone. And we're going to walk the length of the floor. And Whiteman going to the free throw line for the Lady Rail Splitters with a 4-point lead.
Minute 37 on the clock.
Whiteman 4 for 4 from the line tonight. She's got 13 points in the contest, Jay. This would be her first point in the fourth quarter. It will be. Number 15, the senior.
Eyes it up and good. Piper Whiteman knocks it home, 59-54, two-possession game.
Warning
He's
to the
warned
coach.
the bench. Referee warns the bench.
Whiteman, 5 out of 5 for the line. Looks for number 6.
Second one up and got them both. Two-possession game, a 6-point lead.
Under pressure.
Clark going to come out, and McKinley Knapp going to come back in the basketball game. So here they come. Knapp in the game, probably to guard against Embry. Out front they go, Shuey. Shuey out front, Skeet. Skeet, they're posting Leonard and Embry. They go cross-court, May. They throw the ball away. They threw the ball away. A bullet pass went through the hands of Leonard.
Schneider out there on that pressure defense.
And now Lincoln has to get the ball inbounds against the Bloomington pressure. They're going to throw two people on the inbounds.
There,
I can't believe
there
it.
You go.
Clark
there
quickly up
go.
the floor. Mia Clark off to the races. Mia in trouble, in trouble, in trouble. Going to drive down the lane against Embry. Lays it up. No good. Minute 12 to go, and here they come the other way. Leonard in a hurry. Spin move in the lane. She just throws it up. No good. Rebound Holmes. The Bloomington fans don't like it. Schneider in the backcourt. Grace triple teamed in the backcourt.
It's their ball.
And no, it is a timeout called by Taylor Rohr.
Oh, beautiful timeout, Taylor.
Grace Schneider was hit in the face.
6-point lead for the Lady Rail Splitters with 59.8 seconds. We're officially in the red, Jay.
It is a 30-second timeout. We're just going to go ahead and keep it right here. We'll give you the situation. Both teams with 5 fouls, so you're shooting fouls no matter what the rest of the way. The lead is 60-54, 59.8 on the clock. For Lincoln, Mia Clark has 4 fouls. McKinley Knapp has 4 fouls. Grace Schneider has 4 fouls. Piper's got 3, and Mesa's got 2, and Lily with 2. For them, Emily May has 3. Sozy Datacan's fouled out. Leonard's got 3. Maddie Embry's got 3. Shuey with 2. Skeet with 2. Ari Buss has 2.
And the good thing is, Jay, we've got the basketball in a 6-point lead.
So here we go again. Bloomington going to put on full court man-to-man pressure. Lincoln needs to get the ball inbounds. They get it into Mia.
That's
Mia in trouble. Kicks it back to Piper. Piper needs to get moving in a hurry. Piper up the floor. Fouled by Leonard. No call. Piper throws it out to McLeod. McLeod to Holmes. Lincoln going to pull it out and burn some clock. Holmes. May all over her. Holmes. Hand off to Piper. Piper is fouled.
Oh, yeah, that's who we want to get fouled right there. Piper Whiteman, 6 out of 6 from the line tonight. And she has a total of 15 points in the contest.
18 seconds off the clock in that possession. Piper will go to the line with 2. Could make it a 3-possession game, and she does. Knocks the first one down.
She's got ice in her veins.
61-54.
Whiteman, 7 out of 7 from the line. 16 points in the basketball game.
Pretty Piper at the line. Spins it twice, up and short. Almost rolled it home, and Bloomington with the rebound. May quickly ahead to Shuey. Shuey back to May. In the corner they go. Skeet. Skeet throws it up. No good. Short. Leonard the rebound. Don't foul. And Grace. No. She stepped on the baseline.
Good, great defense there by Schneider.
I thought they were going to call Grace for the foul, but they didn't. Stepped on the baseline. 32.2 seconds. Lincoln needs to get this one inbounds and get it across the timeline.
Bloomington fans starting to put their coats on.
Whiteman throws it inbound to Holmes, and Bloomington knocks it out of bounds and off of Lily Holmes.
31 seconds for the game. 3-possession lead.
Embry
back in for Clark.
Embry going to come back in the basketball game for Bloomington. They may go right to her immediately. Let's see.
Got a fronter.
They go out front. Shuey. Shuey going to have to do something here in a hurry. Shuey going to drive down the lane, throws it up and good, got it.
Nice shot.
Piper looking to get the ball inbounds, gets it into Grace. Grace quickly up the floor. Grace against Leonard, up the floor, and Leonard knocks it out of bounds. And Lincoln will have the basketball sideline near midcourt.
5-point lead, 61-56. Well fought battle for the Lady Rail Splitters.
Boy, there's a big time chess match going on here right now between Mike Donnelly and Taylor Rohrer with the substitutions.
A lot of people in foul trouble, and one of them's fouled out for Bloomington. 16.1 seconds left of the contest, Jay, and we lead it by 5, 61-56.
Bob, the boys are playing against Glenwood tonight, and I've been trying to check the score. That game actually may be over by now. I don't know. We're looking for it here on the YouTube channel. Let's see if we can get a score out of that basketball game.
8:35. It's been a quick basketball game here.
Lincoln was leading. It looks like they lost they lost their feed for a little while. But Lincoln was up early in that basketball game, and it looks like that game has ended, and they're in the post-game show, so we won't be able to give you the score right now. But for this one, it's 61-56, 16.1 seconds on the clock, and Bob, Lincoln needs to get the basketball inbounds and run a few seconds off the clock anyway.
And as usual, Jay, we're having a lot of fun. This is the kind of games we like.
This is the way we I don't know if this is the way we like it, maybe. I kind of like them running clocks. They were a lot easier on the heart.
Oh, I like it like this. This is why you do the game.
That's right, it is. It is. Sometimes those running clock games are hard to do at the end because there's just not a whole lot going on. You got to make it interesting. Whiteman to inbound on the sidelines. Piper looking for somebody, gets it into Mia Clark. Clark back out. Oh, back to Piper. Piper falls on it. Piper gonna fall on it, and another timeout taken by Taylor Rohrer. Oh my!
Brother. Man, quick thinking. Talk about a chess game.
And it's Piper, I think, lost contact. Somebody's picking stuff up off the floor.
Teeth, contact.
Yeah, we don't know what's on the floor. It's something. Either that or somebody threw something onto the floor.
You're not going to believe this, Jay. I got my eyes checked today. I've still got 20/20 vision. I don't know how that happened.
I'm like, who's your doctor? Eye doctor. I'd like to go to them because they didn't give it to me the last time I was there.
Well, with 20/20 vision, I think we've got this one won. 10.4 seconds. We've got the basketball and a 5-point lead.
I never say we haven't won till that final buzzer goes off. Anything can happen, buddy. We've seen way too much over the years, you know?
Yeah, I'm getting a little cocky, you know.
Hey, that's all right. Senior night here on Bloomington, and boy, wouldn't it be nice to hand them a loss on senior night.
Well, it's going to happen.
So, Lincoln has to get the ball inbounds again with 10.4 on the clock. It is a 2-possession game.
I say get it to Whiteman and let her shoot the free throws. No, she's going to pass it in.
Whiteman to inbound the basketball.
We've got a lot of good free throw shooters.
On the baseline near the Lincoln basket. Looking to get it inbounds. Don't want to take a 5-second count. Piper threw it inbounds, and Bloomington comes out of there with it, and they're in a hurry. Skeet in a hurry against Clark. 15-footer up, no good. Battle for the rebound on the floor. Shuey throws it up, and no good. Rebound, and that's it. And Lincoln is going to pull out this one, 61-56 on the road. A great win for the ladies tonight here on the road at Bloomington. Lincoln will go to 16-11 on the year. Bloomington will drop to 15-10. Both teams shake hands at center court. And the Bloomington fans are booing and letting the Lincoln people have it, and the officials as well. We're going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. Bobby will add up the scoring when we come back. He and I will have that Grau Incorporated post-game show. You've been listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. WLCN's Lady Railer basketball coverage is sponsored by Emo's Cafe, your family restaurant serving home-cooked meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Located at 616 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, phone 217-605-0171. Emo's Cafe, Lincoln's family restaurant. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Have you ever seen somebody treated unfairly because of the color of their skin?
Do you guys know what it means to have white privilege?
What is racism and what do you think about it?
Talk to young children about what racism is, giving them the language to understand it. They can be disruptors. They can shape and shift culture.
We may not always know the answer, but we'll try and help you learn.
You don't have to have all the answers, but that doesn't mean we can't start.
Whether you're buying or selling your home,
back here at Robert Frank Center, where the Lincoln Lady Rail Splitters won at 61-56, and the boys won tonight at home against Glenwood, we understand, by, I believe, a score of 36-29. So the Red and Green Express on both ends, at home and on the road, end up picking up big-time W's against quality opponents. And here tonight, Bob, you know, I think we saw the team grow a little bit again tonight, because when the pressure was on, they didn't fold up and lose the basketball game. They did what they needed to do to win the ball game.
They did. They played all-around good team basketball. On the defense, they did a good job, but as you said many times, got caught reaching a few times, so that got us in foul trouble. But we were able to withhold, and nobody fouled out.
No. And I said, the reaching, we'll have to talk to Coach Rohr if she can join us on the post-game show tonight, because they were sailing along beautifully in the first quarter, and then just all of a sudden it was like something changed, and I'm not sure exactly what it was, but they kind of let Bloomington back in the basketball game, and then it was a pressure ball game from then on.
Oh, I think you made the call on that, Jay. They slowed down their offense. They slowed down the momentum of the game, that being Bloomington, and that let them get back into the game.
So, Mr. Verderber, do you have the scoring for us?
I do. For the home Bloomington Raiders on senior night, it was Ari Buss with 3 points. Emily May with 3 points. Sophie Dadekin with 8 points. She fouled out. Josie Skeet had 6 points. Maddie Embry had 7 points. Lauren Chewy had 9 points. And their leading scorer was Tina Leonard. She had 14 points, their only player in double figures. For our Lady Rail Splitters, a well-rounded team. Grace Schneider, of course, played the great defense, handling the ball. She had 1 point. Mason McLeod finally got to hit 2 threes. They played some great shadow defense on her. She hit the 2 threes when we needed them. She had 6 points. Lily Holmes had a basket and 6 free throws for 8 points. And then we had our 3 ladies in double figures. McKinley Knapp with 6 baskets, 2 free throws for 4 points. And then Mia Clark with 4 threes and 4 free throws for 16 points. And Piper Whiteman with 3 baskets and a 3 and 7 free throws, so she also had 6 points. So it was Whiteman with 16, Clark with 16, and Knapp with 14. Nice balance by our 3 main leading scorers.
Yeah, and we've seen that, Bob, throughout the year, throughout this stretch where they played very well, that the balanced scoring has been there. And Mia Clark stepped up again, after having a couple of games where she was guarded heavily and shut down. She stepped up again tonight and found her shooting touch again and ended up in double figures. And what can we say about Mason McLeod? Boy, that Josie Skeet guarded her from baseline to baseline. I mean, she was on her like flypaper, and Mesa was able to get free a couple of times, and when she did, she knocked the shots down.
She did, and that one time she was right in her face and shot it over, extended hand, and hit the 3, and then she got the second one. She's out on the wing and nailed that one, so a good job there by Mason McLeod when we needed it in that third quarter.
Hey, while we're waiting for Coach Rohrer, we can tell you what the regional seeds were, and you'll find this one interesting. So in subsectional A for the Ottawa Township sectional, and here comes Coach Rohrer, the seeds were as follow. Morton got the number 1 seed, Galesburg's 2, Dunlap is 3, Lincoln is 4, Richwood's 5, Limestone 6, East Peoria 7, Geneseo 8, and Peoria 9. So Lincoln will likely meet Morton for a regional championship. The seeds are out. Have you seen the seeds? She has seen the seeds. So Coach Rohrer is just now joining us, and we'll let her get set up after a hard-fought battle. Probably needs to settle herself down. Do you need a Tums or an antacid or anything?
Took 2 ibuprofen before the game, so.
It went like this. Lady Rail Splitters up 17-11 after 1 at halftime and led it by 2, 29-27. After 3, we were up 45-37 in the final. Lady Rail Splitters 61 and the Bloomington Purple Raiders 56.
Good evening. You picked up a great win on the road tonight. Bob and I talked. We have seen in the past where the girls would get under pressure, panic, and make a bunch of mistakes and maybe end up not winning this basketball game. But I thought they held on there at the end and did what they needed to do to win the basketball game.
Yeah, they did a good job. We kept getting up, and then we just couldn't get past that 8 or 10 point lead that we would have. We could never just seal the deal. And that's okay, because that gave us some practice for end of games. We've had a couple of end of games where we haven't been able to close it, and it just shows how much they've matured over the last month.
You were sailing along there in the first quarter, and I told Bob I thought that Bloomington started to slow the game down, and that's when things tightened back up again, and they got themselves back in the basketball game essentially by slowing you down.
Yeah, I think foul trouble kind of slowed us down too. Mia was really on a roll. She was really scoring, and I think when our shooters shoot like that, then we're also able to get the ball inside more. Then we had to take Mia out, and we couldn't get anything going then. We just weren't able to put the ball inside. They weren't helping off of our shooters. They weren't having to really help inside or out. We came out in the third and hit a couple shots that put us up, and then played better defense too in the third and fourth.
We saw the girls initially. The defense was balls on their feet, balls of the feet. They were up on it, and then Bloomington slowed it down, and it looked like they were kind of back on their heels some and started to play defense with their hands again rather than play with their feet. A lot of reaching fouls tonight.
Yeah, on both sides.
On both sides, correct.
Yeah. We want our girls to jump in to help, but we don't want them to reach. Teammate needs help, you got to jump there, but really we prefer our kids not to get beat off the dribble so we don't have to come off the shooters. There were moments we did really, really great on defense. They struggled to get a look, and then there were moments where they kind of scored at ease. And, we always tell them the second you take a break, the other team's scoring. Like, there are no breaks on defense.
You ended up with a 5-point win tonight. Go to 16-11. You've got U-High on, or you got Eisenhower on Saturday afternoon game then. And then if I'm right, U-High Tuesday night is senior night for your ladies.
It is.
So we'll have senior night on Tuesday night, and the last game of the regular season will be peaking at home on the 13th, right?
Yes.
So that will round out the regular season. Hard to believe that this season's almost over, isn't it? Or at least the regular season's almost over. Then you start the third season, which is the postseason.
Yeah.
And an interesting seed. I told you earlier I thought we could get a 4 seed in the regional, and Coach Farmer said it was a 7. What does he know?
I thought I was going to be a 7 too.
What do you guys know? You know, so don't book any, don't bet on any horses or any football games with these two.
Well, I can tell you why I thought it was a 7.
Go ahead.
Well, because we lost to Limestone. And because we lost to Limestone, I thought that, and Limestone lost to Richwoods and East Peoria. So I figured Richwoods, then East Peoria, then Limestone after the first 3. And so I kind of figured, okay, that puts us at a 7. I don't know where we're going then. I still don't really know where we're going, because if it's set up exactly the way last year's was set up, you got Richwoods and Peoria both on the same side, and that can't happen because they're both hosting. So we'll see what the IHSA does tomorrow.
Yeah, so you're going to play in Peoria no matter what. Yep. It's a matter of whether you're going to play at Central or at Richwoods. So you're playing in Peoria no matter what. And then if you get out of regional, then you got a long trip to Ottawa. And they keep sending us further north, so I figure that next year we'll be playing a sectional and super sectional somewhere in Wisconsin.
I'm really hoping next year we'll be going towards Champaign or Decatur or Springfield.
That's if we go back to the southern route. I agree with you on that. Well, Coach, a nice victory tonight, and I think the girls learned a lot tonight. You probably learned a lot tonight. There was a nice chess match going on between you and Mike Donnelly there at the end with the substitutions and the time.
We had so many kids in foul trouble.
And the timeouts and the foul trouble that everybody had. I mean, they had foul trouble as well as you, but you ended up nice balanced scoring again. 3 players in double figures, which again is a testament to the unselfishness of this basketball team.
For sure, absolutely.
All right, well, Bob's giving you the final stats there. What'd they end up from the free throw line tonight, Bobby?
Well, I have to have the book back. But anyway, I made a mistake on Maddie Embry. She had 13 points. She was also in double figures. Yeah. When Coach gets done looking at that, I'll total up the free throws.
Hey, I'll tell you what, she was a space eater inside. She was tough. Once she got the ball down in the post, she was tough to do anything with. And unfortunately, to credit to your girls, is that nobody fouled out. You had 3 players with 4 fouls, and nobody fouled out.
I agree. You got to be able to play with fouls, and I mean, we got to take them out a little bit, but they also have to be able to play with fouls and know how to be smart with it. And I mean, who all had 4 fouls? Grace had 4, Mia had 4, McKinley had 4.
Yep.
Did Piper end up with 4?
No, Piper ended up with 3.
She kept her 3 from the first half.
So we were 21 out of 29 from the line. We made 21 free throws in that game.
21 out of 29, that's not bad.
Not too bad.
A lot of free throws.
Not too bad, but that is a lot of free throws.
Yeah.
Well, and that was the other thing. You put them in foul. You put them in foul trouble early in the second quarter. You had them in the super bonus. I call it the super bonus or the bonus early in the second quarter, and I thought you would have been able to capitalize more on that. But then you let them back in the basketball game.
Questionable decision.
And only up 2 at halftime. And I thought, well, this one's we're going to put them really away at this. This one where you had an opportunity, and maybe this is one that the girls will learn from. Yeah, you did. You came through into pressure, but you also had the opportunity, I thought, in the second quarter to break their backs and put them away.
I agree with you. We made a couple of silly decisions, and I mean, really just let them back in it in 2 plays. I mean, it was bang, bang. I think that sometimes we're winning and we're still playing like we're down instead of, just playing the game and understanding, hey, you're winning this game. Let's set our offense up. Let's find the right shot. By no means do I want to hold the ball, but okay, let's run one of our sets. Let's get a really great look. We were calling a play. Unfortunately, that didn't go down the way we wanted it to. But the important thing is they learned from that, and we came out with a win. And
that's right.
That's all that matters.
It's a W on the scoreboard. Yep. So, Coach, thanks for joining us on the post-game show tonight. We'll let you get back on the bus. Be a short bus ride home tonight. We'll let you get back on the bus, and we'll see you Saturday over at Decatur Eisenhower. Thanks, Coach. Bobby, how about you run through the scoring one more time for us?
Okay, for the home Bloomington Raiders on senior night, it was Ari Buss with 3 points, Emily May with 3 points, Sosie Dadekin with 8 points, Josie Skeet with 6, Lauren Chewy had 9 points, and the two leading scorers for the Purple People Eaters was Maddie Embry with 13 points, and Tina Leonard led them with 14. For Our Lady Rail Splitters, Grace Schneider had 1 point, Mason McLeod with 6, Lily Holmes with 8, and McKinley Knapp with 14. And leading the way were Mia Clark and Piper Whiteman with 16 points apiece. And it went like this. We led at the end of 17-11. At halftime, we only led by 2, 29-27. At the three-quarter mark, it was 45-37, and we walk out of here with a victory, Jay, 61-56.
Bobby's our good luck charm. He's got us playing well right now. Mr. Verderber, we got to keep it up. Got to go on the road to Eisenhower from Bob Witt Gymnasium. That'll be a 2:30 game on Saturday. That'll be our next Lady Railer broadcast. Boys will be in action again tomorrow night after winning tonight at home against Chatham Glenwood. For Connor Shaw, way up above us, running the camera, thanks to and running our on-site engineering because we've had connection issues with the studio. For Claudette running the board, thank you for doing that, dear, back at the station, because you got to run it for 2 games back at the station between us and the boys. For station manager Jim Ash, for social media and marketing manager Lloyd Kirby, for Mabel LeCat as well. This is Jay Harden signing off, and my broadcast partner Bobby V. Jay Harden signing off from the Robert Frank Center tonight as Lincoln wins at 61-56. And in parting, we want to wish happy thoughts to the Madonia family as Alice ran into some issues while they were on a cruise down in the Virgin Islands, had to have some emergency surgery and be transported off the boat. Don't worry, folks, she's back doing well, as is Sam and Annie Madonia down there with her. So good night, and thanks for listening.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball is brought to you by Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, Culvers of Lincoln, Grau Incorporated, Chestnut Health Systems, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Collision Concepts, Complete Lawn Care, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Heartland Bank and Trust Company, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Emo's Cafe, The Johnson Family in honor of Keith Johnson, LCHS Lady Railer basketball alumni, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, LMH Community Health Collaborative, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Schneider Masonry, Simply Traveled Cruise Planners, United Community Bank, City of Lincoln Mayor Tracy Welch and Annette Welch. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball.